What does it really take? Like legitimately, bottom line, what does it take to succeed in real estate in turbulent times? Hey there, it's Kevin Ward, the founder of Yes Masters Real Estate Success Training, helping you get more yeses and more successes in your business and in your life. And today's conversation is really more than just about real estate. What I've done is I've been looking for the last quarter of a century since I started selling real estate, then as a broker, as a manager, as a company owner, and as a coach for the last decade, is looking at all the agents out there and those who succeed at very high levels and those who work hard and don't succeed. And it's not how hard they work, and it's not even how smart they work. But what I've discovered is there are three secrets, three keys that keep showing up over and over and over again in the highest achievers. I want to talk about them on this video. And if you like this video, I want you to make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you have other secrets of success you think I missed out on or left out, feel free to put those in the comments so I can hear it and hear what you got to say on this as well. But here are three, and I think these are the most important as I've studied success, watched people who've gone from struggling to massive success. These are the three things I see happen every single time. Number one is the power of commitment. That's it. Just the power of commitment. I see too many people get into real estate, and it's kind of like they're starting their own business, but they're not really sure they're going to make it or not. And so they just kind of come in like dipping their toe in the water. I'm just going to try it. I'm going to try it part-time. I do not recommend part-time. Okay. I used to try to help real estate agents who are part-time and say like, you can do it. You can do it. I just think in this day and age, part-time is the wrong place to be. This is really for agents. If you want to succeed at a high level in anything, any type of entrepreneurial endeavor, it is the power of commitment, the willingness to go all in. If you have ever said, I just need to be more consistent, really, I want to tell you right now, consistency is not your problem. Your problem is not a lack of consistency, it is a lack of commitment. If you are committed, you would be consistent. You take somebody who is highly committed, truly committed, and they're extremely consistent. They do the work every day. You look at a professional athlete. A professional athlete does not have to be convinced to show up and practice every day and to be consistent in practicing. Why? Because their commitment level is so high. Consistency just goes along with commitment. Commitment is what drives consistency. So if you have a consistency problem, my friend, I want to suggest to you the reality is you don't have a consistency problem. The reality is you have a commitment problem. And that is you have not been willing to go all in all the time. A ruthless commitment to go all in all the time is what is required to make it and to certainly not only to survive, but to thrive in our economy and in the real estate market we are in today. That is it. Number one, go all in all the time, 100% commitment. The reason agents fail, the reason business people fail is because they still give themselves an option. It's the reason you fail when you make a commitment to get healthy and lose weight and start exercising. It's not a lack of consistency. It's a lack of commitment. Commitment drives your behavior. Number two, and this one goes right along with number one, and that is mastery over your feelings. I train what I call the 7 domains, and one of those domains is the domain of your feelings, part of your life. It is probably the most powerful part of your life because your feelings can drive your behavior. The difference between those who succeed at a high level and those who struggle is this. Those who achieve at a high level have learned how to master their emotions. And they don't let their emotions drive their behavior. They allow their commitment to drive their behavior. Now to do that, that means your commitment has to overpower your feelings. So you master your feelings means I get you, I get it, I'm afraid, I got fear right now, I'm procrastinating because I'm nervous or I don't have confidence. That's your feeling. Okay, I don't want to make this phone call because what if? That's emotion. Losers follow their emotions. Winners follow their commitments. You want to win? Follow your commitments, not your feelings. So number two, mastery over your feelings. Whether it's fear or panic, like a lot of agents are experiencing right now. Another emotion is this need, this desire for other people's approval or this fear of other people's opinions. is we're so attached to what other people are going to say. And so we do things and we shape our behavior around, well, what if they say, or what if they think this? I don't want people to think this. And we literally determine our course of action based on the opinions of others who have nothing to do with your success. Why do we do that? Because we're following our emotions rather than following our commitments. So if my emotion is I feel inadequate, I feel unworthy, I've got doubt, I've got like anxiety, stress, and we allow those emotions to control our behavior, you're going to retreat. You're going to curl up in a ball. You're going to be like a turtle with their head in the shell, and you can't win when you're following your emotions instead of following your commitments. Now you take those emotions and you use them to energize your commitment. Now you got something to play with. But you got to master your feelings rather than let them master you. So number one is your commitment. Number two is mastering your feelings. And number three is having an energy of certainty. The energy of certainty is the game changer. You got to have the commitment. You've got to be in control of your emotions. But when you've got that, the way you show up every day has to be with this absolute confidence and certainty in yourself that I know what to do. I know what's going on and I know what to do. That is what people are looking for. And especially in chaotic times like we're in right now, if as a real estate agent, sellers and buyers, they are looking for somebody they can trust. Like, who can I trust? Who knows what's happening? Who knows what to do about it? Who can help me? Who can I trust that's got my back? And if you show up uncertain, like if you're tentative, if you're nervous, if you're uncertain, people can feel that energy. So we talk about you want to show up with, an energy of enthusiasm. Well, enthusiasm is awesome. But I want you to consider that what really is powerful is the energy of certainty, that you know what's up and you know what to do about it. Absolute drives everything you do. Because here's the reason this is so important. Is agents will be like, especially new agents, struggling agents are like, well, how can I convince them? How can I do this? How do I overcome this objection? Here's the deal. The problem is they don't trust you. How do you get them to trust you? Well, first step, you have to trust you. So many times what I see is somebody who's struggling is the reason the reason you can't get somebody else to trust you is you don't trust you. You're like, well, how do I get them to hire me if this and this and this? I'm not comfortable with this. I get it. You don't trust you. How do you get over that? You, my friend, have to commit to mastery. And this is why commitment is such an important starting point of this, because your commitment will drive your behavior. Your behavior will be a commitment to get great at what you do, a commitment to mastery, a commitment to winning. So you're going to do the work required to become the master so that you show up with certainty. But a lot of you want to figure out, well, what's the objection handle? What's the secret? What is the magic pill that will get people to just say yes to me? Here's what gets them to say yes to you: absolute certainty. That grows out of your commitment, that grows out of the fact that you have mastered your feelings, so you're not allowing fear or uncertainty or doubt to stop you. You master your feelings, you master your commitment, and you master certainty, because confidence is what breeds confidence. When you trust you, other people will trust you. And so, my friend, that is it. I challenge you, share with me something that you think I left out that is a secret of success here. Number one is the absolute power of commitment. It is true in marriage. Commitment is what drives even that. Mastery over your feelings. This is what makes love last in a relationship. So your commitment, number one, to anything is the secret to being successful in it. You mastering your feelings, because there are going to be moments where you feel distracted or you feel uncertain, you feel doubt, or you feel scared. If you let that stop you, you lose. And number three is an energy of certainty, because that certainty attracts people and makes people say, like, okay, I don't know him very well, but I know he trusts himself, so I trust him. I don't know her very well, but she looks like she knows what she's doing. Energy of certainty, so I'm going to trust her. My friends, that is what makes it happen. So if this video has been helpful for you, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you want to follow more and learn more, go to our website, yesmasters.com. You can sign up and register for our free masterclass that I've got coming up. Make sure you go there and check that out, yesmasters.com. Play to win, my friend, and always expect yes.